Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 16 of Darwell20's Sky Factory 4 Let's Play series, hooray! Today I gotta figure out what material to use for mining. Because I have to go mining. How exciting is that? So last episode we made our way over to that dimension, the sky, the Lost Cities dimension. There's the word I was looking for. And it was cool. I started poking around a little bit and quickly realized that I don't have the greatest mining tool in the world. My pickaxe is made of flint, which is capable of mining not a whole lot. So I'm thinking might want to make like an obsidian pickaxe head. That looks pretty straightforward. Or end stone. Either one. Obsidian seems probably easier to get than end stone. That would probably be the way to go. Because cobalt here is, I think, like pretty much the best you're going to get, right? Yeah, it is. So obsidian is probably the route to go, right? So let's go with obsidian. Let's replace the pickaxe head on our flint pickaxe with a piece of obsidian, which we may or may not have. The answer is not. But we can get some buckets to help out with this. I'm thinking 2 is what I need. But I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out pretty quick. Yeah, I know. I hear there's monsters out there. It's great. Pickaxe head, obsidian. Bazaar. Yeah, that's what's up. Boop, doop, bop, bop, boom. Nice. So now, mining level cobalt. We've got some modifiers we could throw on there. I guess we should throw modifiers, right? Should I throw a bunch of lapis on that thing? That seems like a smart idea, right? You know what? I keep forgetting, but because I'm not used to this early in the world having access to remote stuff, but totally have access to remote stuff. Ta-da! Fortune 3! Hooray! I know, monsters. Shh. Quiet out there, bad guys. I'm trying to do things. The only thing I could think of is, like, mining speed? Do I care about that at this point? Probably not. So that'll work, right? So let's pop back over to that dimension. The Lost Cities. I'm going to take a nap, because I don't know if Dimension's time is linked with the overworld or not. Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes it's not. I don't know. But we're going to take a little bite of this cake that we don't need to eat right now. So what's the deal with this? Did I take a bite out of that? I did not. Okay, cool. So, like, that cake is interesting. It doesn't seem like you actually take bites out of it, which is probably good. So I did start poking around a little bit inside these Lost Cities locations, right? They're kind of cool. Some of them clearly have actual cities in them. The one that I built out to, on the other hand, does not appear to actually have a city in it, which is neat. So, like, this is just, you know, what's up. Now, there's no connection tube from here to there, but there's connection tubes between some of them. So I really need to get, like, something that's going to make me run faster. But the first thing and the main thing that I'm here for is to get a few resources that we don't have access to in the overworld, right? And I'm seeing bouncy creepers, so that's a fun time. They bounce. Yeah, what's up, buddy? I see you bouncing. Right? But now we can get, hooray! Fortune and or luck, I forget. You know, I mix those two up all the time. I'm not gonna get resources except for things that I can't get access to otherwise. Your tritanium. What? To bring me down? Darko, please. Darko, please. Meow, 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 meow. It's like a combination of a cat and a villager sound. Luckily, they bounce into my I am getting to kill some androids, though, so that's cool. I already got an android head, and it appears I just got an android torso. I don't know how this mod works, though, and I'm going to have to start looking into it. If anything in this pack is going to give me faster running, I got to imagine it's this android thing, right? Nice, 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 nice. Booyah. Take that, bad guys. So I'm looking for, ideally, I'd like to find each of these resources that aren't available in the overworld, but at least a couple of them. Like, I know there's at least... Ow, ow, what's going on? What are you doing to me right now? Oh, you're shooting me with a laser gun. Okay, cool. Got me another android torso. Alright, I feel more comfortable holding the broadsword. Sweet, another head. Alright, so I've got 2 heads and 2 torsos at this point, but it's over 20. I don't know what that was. What was that achievement? Inflict 20 or more damage to a creature. Alright, well that's cool, I did the thing. So I'm mostly just checking out these caves in the Lost Cities dimension. With the hope of finding some of the resources that we don't immediately have access to. There's at least 1 or 2. I'm going to take a look at it in a minute to let you know exactly what I need.
Wow.
Alright, let's see. So what I'd really like to get is from Nuclear Craft. There's a machine or 2. Tough alloy, right? That's pretty much what I need. So I need ferroboron alloy, which is going to need boron, right? So boron is going to unlock some machines that I currently don't have access to. Your boron me. That's probably the one. I really wanted to find it in like a natural cave because digging around in the world is not going to be fun for me at this point. Though I could get a destruction gadget. I'm just saying. Is that in the pack? Yeah, it is. Just saying, that's an option. I don't know. Let me look around a little bit in these Lost Cities, and we'll probably come back in a few moments to hopefully see if there's anything else cool in here and maybe get a couple resources and then pop back over to the overworld and figure out what's next for this crazy adventure of Sky Factory 4. All right, be right back. Oh, hey, look at this. That's cool. There's like a whole minecart here. That's pretty awesome. And look, it looks like it's actually like complete. If I made a minecart, I could get back and forth around these cities pretty good. That's awesome. I want it. Well, I found some oil sand, so that's cool. Definitely digging this dimension. Love it if I could find a little bit better of a mining cave system, but so far not a lot of luck with that. Not a lot of luck with the whole mining cave dimension thing. I might have to maybe explore 1 or 2 more Lost Cities, but I should also probably just wind up clearing out large areas of land. Vein Miner would be super helpful right now, by the way. It really, really would. What would be involved in getting... Remind me what I need to get to make a Parabox? If I wanted to make another prestige point, which shouldn't be too bad power-wise right now. Most of this stuff seems reasonably craftable. Space-time equalizer, that one might be a little bit tricky, I remember. Needs ender pearls. And titanium, which we just got some of. Hello, we just got titanium. Dilithium crystals, which we can find here, I believe. We're going to need a molecular inscriber to make an isolinear circuit 2. Titanium. So we just need dilithium crystals and we can make a Parabox? I like this thought. I like this idea. I'm on board with this thought. I just came up with an idea that I like. I want to go check out that place over there, though. Can we do that? Is that cool? Are we down with checking out that thing? Horizontal column. Pew. That's right. I want to bump the range up. Dude, I love being able to link this to a remote inventory. Makes building that much cooler. You know, just saying, is pretty cool. Ain't it though? Alright. And then we could probably put stairs mode on. And bump this guy down to like a range of 10. You know, let's put it like there, right? And then like a range of 5. Is that fair? Let's undo those. That's better. Yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, look, I found a place. Redstone slabs and stairs and all kinds of neat stuff. I want to explore this village. I'm thinking maybe there's like stuff here. You know what I really should make? Ender chest. Wow. I'm telling you, it sounds what it sounds like to me. And I mean, I'm just putting this out there. It sounds like a combination of a villager and a cat. Meow, meow, meow. Right? Villager plus cat. You're not going to be able to unhear that now. You're welcome. Oh, look, a mob spawner. I'll take that. I would love a mob spawner. What, I can't break those? Aw, womp womp. I mean, to be fair, I think it makes sense that, like, you know, I don't think there's any... Actually, additions is usually what allows you to break these things, right? Yeah, let's figure this out. I'm gonna explore a little bit. I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool. Alright guys, I'm digging around in more caves, underground. I managed to make my way to another underground cave here. I've found so far dilithium crystals and uranium and boron and tritanium. So I'm finding a lot. 10 to 1, that's Darko making that noise. So, hey, look, more stuff. Magnesium. Hooray! Light up your night. Okay. So, in terms of the ores that I needed to find, is that all of them? So, thorium and lithium are probably the only other two that need to be discovered down here. Oh, hey, speaking of thorium. So, it seems to be kind of more likely to find this deep down in the ground. That's what I'm going to put as... So those bouncy creepers, by the way. Hey, it's Drolkus. What's up, buddy? The bouncy creepers are fun. They make it so that entities get nausea and the flying thing that shulkers do. So like when they explode, they put a particle field down, and if you touch that particle field, that happens. What's going on over here? What's this thing? Cracked? Oh, okay. I thought I saw a mob, like, spawn over here, it looked like. But, like, I don't know how it works. Cracked stone bricks. Why you... Ah, I knew it! I knew I saw a mob spawn. I knew it! I knew it. I knew I saw a mob spawn. There's nothing in there that I want right now. Nothing at all. Alright, so... I think that means I've got everything I need to make a Parabox, right? Because I've got some dilithium crystals. I've got stuff and things and whatnot. I've got almost all the ores that we need. I haven't found exactly any... What didn't I find? Titanium? Lithium. Lithium ore is the only thing I haven't found yet. Not entirely sure what I need it for. Probably nuclear crafty type stuff. Would be my guess. But at least I've got some boron, so I can make ferroboron ingots, so I can make some more advanced nuclear craft gadgets, right? And that's a good time, right? And I'm skipping all, like, the iron and whatnot, right? Thorium. We're getting some of that stuff, which is cool. That might be lithium, actually. It is lithium ore. Nice. Achievement get. So that completes all the exploration achievements, at least, right? In this chapter. There's a few more to get, but overall, like, hey, yeah, all the good stuffs. I like it. More coal now. Okay, so I'm going to make my way back to the overworld, which sounds like a good time. And, ooh, more boron. Make sure I didn't miss anything down here. There was this whole area that I didn't look at much yet, but what I'd like to do is maybe get a Parabox going, because that is a pretty powerful device. It does some cool stuff. I've recently learned a little bit more about how it works. So my initial understanding of how it works was a little bit incorrect, and I've learned there's a thing that I kind of didn't expect it would do, but it's apparently intended to do, and we're gonna be checking that out a little bit because it sounds pretty powerful. So with that said, let me make my way back to the overworld. So you can see here I've been doing quite a bit of mining, and there's another thing we have to do, by the way. Another thing that's important that we have to do when we get back. And I want to make sure you guys see it. So I'll be back in a minute when I get back to the overworld. Fair? Wow. Creepy out here at night, isn't it? Ow. Look at all the bad guys. Look at them all. Hey, I see a Slowpoke. Run away! It's Slowpoke. Everybody panic. Alright. I successfully escaped the nightmare that is a place that has mob spawns, I guess. Looks like there's somebody following me. Is there somebody following me on the minimap? Is it Slowpoke? I wouldn't be surprised. It's not. It's somebody. But don't worry, he can't follow me through the cake. Mobs can't eat cake. True fact of life. So now we have all this cool stuff, right? My next problem is resources and storage of such, right? So what I'm going to do is put away something here so that I can come over to this dude and have a max-size chest. I think I've got all the resources I need to build one. Cool. And then I also happen to have in my inventory a storage link cable. Huzzah! So I'm going to pop this guy down. Here. Cool. And then your job will be priority 3, because this one's priority 2. And then this is the max size chest that you can make, 24 by 12. That's actually pretty good size, dudes. So now I can like, and as I throw stuff in there, right, it should all make its way into that chest first, right? And any overflow will make its way into the other chest, right? So we should see a few things in here now. And yay for this chest not being Mr. Oh, there's a block on top of me, so I can't open, because that's annoying. So huzzah. Also, I threw a weirding gadget in here between episodes, or at some point. Yay for weirding gadget. I just toss it in here to make sure that it keeps this area loaded so we keep getting resources while I'm futzing around in other dimensions. All right, so now let's take our dilithium crystals and our... Is it thorium ore? Maybe not. It's the other one, right? Titanium ore? Yeah, I'm a professional. I know what's happening. Does this thing get processed the same way? So it does enrichment chamber into titanium dust, but it doesn't do... Which can then be what? Energized smeltered? Yeah. But it doesn't do the ore quadrupling process like other ores can. So you can still do this and do that and do that, but you can't do all the other stuff. So I wonder if I can make a Parabox now. Because that would be cool if I could. I would be all about being able to make one of these. I didn't math out exactly how many resources I need by way of titanium, but it's possible. It's very possible that I can do this. We'll see. Right? I might need to find some more titanium, or it might work. Right? So first off, right, there's definitely a few things that we need to make, you know, ahead of time here. So I could use 1, 2. I need more of these things. That's iron, right? How are we for iron? Well, not as good as I would have hoped at this point, but it's all good. We have plenty of redstone, so I'm not going to sweat the whole redstone thing, right? Infusing factory, do your thing, shall you? Go to work for me, sir. So we can get that thing cooking, and that would be nice. That should be enough for now. Right? So then we do doot. And then if I want the Parabox, it's going to require one of these. That needs a steel casing, that's right. Cool. That. And then that. We just need 2 more of those things. Sweet. All right, so there's Parabox piece number 1. We need 4 blocks of iron, which shouldn't be too bad. We need a dark oak clock, which needs one of you guys, or any kind of clock for that matter. Wonder if you can do that cool. Do we have any wood slabs? Cool. All right, so that's literally everything except the hard part of the Parabox, right? That's literally pretty much all of it. And then some glass. Oh, does it actually need purple? Okay, it absolutely needs purple stained glass for a reason. That is completely unknown to me, but we'll make that happen just to make Mr. Parabox happy. Cool. So that's 9 out of 10 pieces, right? So then the last step is getting this space-time equalizer, which involves the Heisenberg compensator. So this stuff is all easy, right? That's just a straight up craft. And we actually get quite a few of these. So that, let's just make, right? And then the other component we need for this is going to be a machine casing, which needs a tritium plate, which needs an enrichment chamber with this stuff. So one of those in here should be a quick process to make. Okay. So Parabox, this dude. Cool. So now we're like very close to what we need. The only other thing we're going to need then is the machine that can make this thing. So that's this guy, the molecular inscriber. And then from there, we're going to need a couple of these so that we can make this, so that we can make this, right? So the molecular inscriber is going to need 2 more plates and another machine casing, which, did we make that? Yeah, so we need 2 more plates. We might be close. We might be close. Cool. Okay. So this guy just needs a piston. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now this machine, which I wasn't super clear on whether he needed RF or not. But I guess we'll find out. He does appear to need RF, and quite a lot of it. Holy cow. Is going to be used, and that's a matter overdrive thing, right? To make this thing. So we need 3 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, and a piece of gold. And my understanding is that this goes in here with a piece of gold to turn into 64,000 forge energy over 15 seconds. So this and that. Sweet. That's a pretty cool model, to be fair. I feel a little bit bad about sticking it in the wall. And look, you can even see the block on top that's crafting. Look at that. Well, the item, not the block. That's cool. Nice. All right. Sweet, 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 sweet. I'm liking it. Parabox makes me a little excited now. Makes me a little bit excited. Because I think that means we can make one of these. What are we missing? We're missing another machine casing, right? Which means we need another one of these dudes. And then we should be pretty good. Literally, I feel like we have just enough. Right, so now we just need another Eye of Ender. Okay, and that means space-time equalizer should be good. Nice. And that means Parabox is ready to go as soon as we manually put Mechanism Guy in there. And boom! Parabox! Parabox! We've got a Parabox here. Everybody panic or don't, because we've got a Parabox. That's what's up. That's what's up. Alright. Alright, let's check this thing out in a minute. Alright, so in preparation for our Paraboxing, I've upgraded this Elite cube, well, the cube to Elite, from Advanced to Elite. Right, so simple upgrade. We just need some reinforced alloys, which is super easy. Right, so real easy. I could probably get ultimate pretty soon, to be honest with you. I just need some refined obsidian, which ain't that bad, I don't think. So I think a piece of obsidian, would that be all I need to get him up to elite status? I mean, that seems doable, right? Doesn't that seem doable? I feel like that's doable. Do we have any obsidian hanging around? No, but we do have buckets. So I could probably very quickly get obsidian. And doesn't that need to be... I think we put it in here. Right? And then I'm going to need this guy in there too. Because you can't put diamonds directly into the infusing factory. It doesn't work. I just learned. But you can put the compressed diamonds in. And then that should make reinforced obsidian for us. And what I'll do to use up the remaining 40 diamond dust stuff in here is I'll drop these guys in. And that'll... Hey, why can't you go in there? That actually should work. Maybe just because there's still obsidian dust in there, which doesn't make sense. But, you know, we'll see. See? Like magic. Right? And then what? Do I, like, do that? And what are you going to turn into? One of those. Cool. And then we can do that. Once the diamond is cleared out, it'll dump that in there. I'm guessing that'll also be 80? Yeah. And then we can do that, and that'll get that 80 used up. And then we're cool. Good deal? We can put the rest of this stuff mostly away, right? So what I'm going to do is steal this again. You should be good enough for now. Okay, so to upgrade this guy, you can't see the upgrades because MBT data, right? But we're going to need 1, 2 of you, and then that, and that's it. Easy. That wasn't so bad. That was totally worth doing too, because now we have a 51 million RF storage capacitor. The other thing I learned is that these things can go like that, and you can store 4 stacks of speed upgrades in this thing. The problem is we're going to run out of lava pretty quick now, but look how cool that is. Look, we have a net gain of power now. So that's pretty fancy. We might even want a few more of those, to be fair, because they're not expensive to make, really. Not even a little bit, I think. Yeah, so we've got 2 more of those. Like, let's get 2 more stacks of that, and that, and that, and that should be cool for 12 more of those things, right? That ain't so bad. So that's consuming pretty quick, I think. But now the problem is lava production, right? So we might want to... The other thing I set up, we're going to blacklist recent this. And then we're going to blacklist recent this. Aha! Silence is golden. So that should keep you... Oh, right. Yeah, I have to upgrade this. Hold on. Change this to that mode. And that's better. So this might need a little bit of a speed up, but let's try this at 6 right now. So that is 1 click every 5 ticks, right? This guy might need a quick upgrade, which I think is just diamonds, yeah. And that makes 1 cobblestone every 10 ticks. So we'll try to set this guy to 10 ticks so that that's now using the cobblestone at the same rate it's being produced by the thing above it. So if we throw a little bit of extra cobble in there, we should have, like, this should be pretty darn balanced. See how perfectly it's staying at 32 to 28? And then we'll see if that's, you know, producing lava fast enough for 28 upgrades. It looks like it is. It looks like it is. Maybe. And then that's producing a lot of power for us. Bada bang. And then we can hook up the Parabox here. So that looks cool. All right. So the Parabox, how does this thing work? So did I get a quest completion for that? Oh, I totally did. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, doesn't that earn me a prestige point? That should have earned me a prestige point. Because I did all the things. Did I earn a prestige point for that? Womp! Darkosto! Alright, so here's how this thing works. I'm going to pop you right there. Status offline. When we activate this Parabox, it's going to back up the world. After 10 minutes, it will produce a prestige point. Then I can deactivate the Parabox, and it will kick me out. It will restore the world from backup from the moment I clicked activate. However, my inventory and achievements should carry along with me. So here's the deal. Let's say I wanted to dupe something, right? And this is intended. This is meant to work this way. This is supposed to work this way. It is meant to be this. If I wanted to dupe something, okay, like, I don't know, right, like something cool in here, right? Like we could grab something like really nice and useful, right? Like if I had all this thorium ore, right? Or all these ores, right? You know, whatever. I don't know if there's anything like crucial that I would like to dupe right now. Maybe like an overworld cake, right? That would be cool to dupe, right? Like let's get a few things that maybe it would be neat to have a duping of. Does that sound horrible? Like boron ore, right? Let's dupe that. I don't know what else would be cool to dupe. I really don't. But I guess, you know, We'll see. Is there anything like particularly uncommon or rare at the moment that I would want to make sure I could duplicate? I don't think so. But we'll throw the overworld cake in there. We'll throw our titanium ingots. We'll throw our boron ore, right? Just as a sample of like how this mod works. Okay. I can't think of anything else at this moment that I'd love to be able to dupe, but I'm sure something will come to mind eventually. Okay. And then it needs power. Maybe after I activate. Click to activate Parabox. This will start generating prestige points and consuming power. Cool. Target power 10 million, right? Has voted to activate Parabox. So if you're playing on a multiplayer server, all the players have to activate the Parabox at the same time, which is kind of cool. A world backup has been initiated. The world backup has been put in a time loop. All progress in this world should be considered temporary until the loop has closed, right? So 10 minutes from now, right, after we've produced 10 million RF and filled up this guy, and you can't tick accelerate this machine, by the way, right? You've got two options now. Deactivate will give you the prestige point after it's done and kick you out of the world. And then I think... Actually, wait. Deactivate might not do that. I forget. One of the two does that. Deactivate, like, just voids everything that you've done and doesn't return the world to the point it was before. And then loop off, which will become available after the 10 minutes has elapsed, is what will kick you out of the world. So what do you say we come back in about 8.5 minutes? Ooh, now here's an interesting message I just got. Your Parabox device does not have enough power. You will lose your prestige points if you do not provide enough power in 1 minute. Interesting. So I just turned off the back of the Ultimate Energy Cube with the sidedness. So are we cool? Oh, see now look, we're a little bit not good still. We're getting there. Come on, buddy. Don't fail me now. We are so close. We are so close. We have like 10 seconds left. You can do it. Oh, maybe you can't do it. Oh, I see what happens. Interesting. So what's going to happen now? Did not beat the power demands and deactivated. 0 prestige points were lost. Oh. Well, that kind of stinks. But at the same time, I get it, right? So I think what we should do is build up our 10 million RF here before we turn on the Parabox. And what I've also done is disabled the output of energy on the back. So that's probably going to, you know, impact these dudes a little bit, right? See, they're already losing their powers, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to worry about that too badly. Because remember, everything that happens here is going to be reverted. Well, not anymore, right? Because the world backup, I think, you know. The previous time loop could not be maintained and a new one must be created. This is cool, though, I gotta say. So what I'll do... First off, let's make sure that you're not eating power. Because you should be producing power a little bit faster than this, I would think, at this point. Especially with nowhere else to go. Oh, no, you're not, because we're out of lava. Right. So that should be cool, right? And to be fair, you're using quite a lot of power here, right? What's the cyclic user look like? Automated user. That don't look too bad, right? We're just going to need one of these. And one of these, which shouldn't be too bad. This one might be faster for less RF. And if that's the case, then I'm all about it. Cool. Let's try this guy. Tick delay is 1. Use attack. I just have to make sure that you're facing the right way. That's the trick, is making sure it's facing the right way. Ah. Can he face downwards? He may not be able to face downwards. Which is okay, we can deal with this. Did you notice I upgraded that thingy too? What I'm thinking we'll have to do. What if I popped him right here? I know this all, you know, does the whole I'm making this less attractive thing going on here. Hopefully you're giving a little bit of power to this guy. No. All that power and you can give in a little bit to him? Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. How do we want to handle this situation that we find ourselves in? Just because... Well, you know what I'm going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you... Probably no power is going out here. I'm going to let you go back out on the red on the back. And what we'll probably wind up having to do... This is me trying to make a cool thing happen. And sometimes failing. Cool. So that would be you. And then you're going to do that. That is a lot quicker. Gotta give it some props there. You know what? While I got this thing, let's upgrade him to Emerald tier. Because why not, right? If I did that, would that? No. So if I wanted that to work, could I do that? Hey, thanks, buddy. Here? Yeah, I can. Well, would you look at that? That's pretty spifferino. I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, so that should be generating all the powers. Even a net gain, considering we have an output on the back. So I like that. Alright, so now what we need to do is save up 10 million RF. You know what, though? It's 100% wrapping up point. So let's do this. Let's save up 10 million RF between episodes. And we'll come back next time. We'll dump that RF into the Parabox. We might even go so far as to upgrade these guys to Invar ingots. Can I do that, do you think? Do we have any Invar handy? Oh, we do. Look at that. Oh, my. Oh, my. We have some Invar handy. I like it. Right? So we could probably even do that to help it. It's still going to take 10 minutes, but we want to just make sure that we give it enough power, right? It doesn't need that much. It's 10 million RF over 10 minutes, so that's a million RF a minute, right? So that ain't bad. For now, though, 20 signing off. We'll come back next time. We'll activate the Parabox at the very beginning of next episode. And then we will presumably back up the world with all the cool settings that are in it currently. And then that would be spiffy. And we'll try out some duping of items. I have a couple ideas. Hintity hint hint. Ideas. That we're going to try out. For now, Double 20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.